Disaster has struck. 1.18 may have completely ruined my Guardian farm, which is kind of unfortunate because that's like a main feature of my mega base. Hello and welcome back to the 34th episode of my still unnamed survival series. As you may know now, some things went wrong. My Guardian farm had a bit of a malfunction and I have no idea how it went wrong. Apparently, some of these Guardians escaped into these water tubes up my little pipe and struck me down right where I stood. So unfortunately, I think we are just going to avoid using this EXP farm for quite a while. Or at least until we get to the point where I need EXP so desperately that I just ignore the issue. And knowing myself, that's probably what's gonna happen. Luckily for me, I had a few tools left over in my ender chest and a few others scattered across my world. But unfortunately, this is not my Elytra. This is my AFK account's Elytra, and it's pretty close to being broken. And as of right now, we don't have a very solid source of XP, so I'm gonna breed up these cows, get a couple stacks of leather, and hopefully this fixes up my Elytra enough for us to do an end run. That definitely healed my Elytra more than enough to make it out to the end and raid a few cities. There have been a few changes to the Elytra in 1.18. Now they will only take damage if you use firework rockets. So with that change, I think I am going to build a pillar of scaffolding all the way up to the new build limit and try and glide all the way out to the end portal using no rockets. I've turned up my render distance just a smidge for this view. Probably could have turned it up a little bit more. It really doesn't look like we've done anything with this world. That's kind of funny. Either way, we need to get to the end and get some more Elytra. So far, we're doing pretty good with this. We've made it most of the way. Wait, this isn't right. None of this is right. This used to be all desert. This is really weird. I don't like this. This is that new terrain generation. Apparently this desert is now supposed to be a birch forest. Wow, look at these corners. Look, oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is really ugly. Huh. Oh, look at that line. I will admit this is much better than what it could have been with the old chunk lines that would occur, but it still seems they need a little bit of work when it comes to blending in biomes, and especially structures. I mean, this desert temple is cut in half. We have finally made it to the end, and I think that I am just going to pick a direction and fly there in a continuous line until I find the cities. I would like to find a full set of diamond armor and maybe some tools. I would really love to have some Elytra, more than just this one, but I am going to be playing this really carefully since I don't have any armor on. Alrighty, first city. Let's just sneak through this little staircase here, take a peek around, making sure we're safe. Cool. Terrible. Terrible. Taking those. Taking those. Taking those. Let's see what we got in this one. Terrible. Taking those. All right, not bad. I think I'm gonna take pretty much everything in this one. That was pretty good. Now let's go swipe that Elytra. I am back from the end, and we actually did pretty good. I've got about a shulker box of Elytra, and then another 2.5 shulker boxes of armor and other junk. And just for the sake of staying organized, I think I'm going to rearrange all of my shulker boxes by tools and armor pieces. One box for shovels, one box for chest plates, just to keep everything separate. I've gotten everything pretty well separated now. One full box of Elytra and armor and tools separated. I think the goal eventually is to have one box of everything netherite plated, as well as everything being fully enchanted, and I think I'm going to be working towards that. And to begin working towards that, I need emeralds, and I get my emeralds in this world through my raid farm. Unfortunately, in 1.18, it's just a little bit broken, so we're gonna need to fix that. It still kinda works, but for 1.18, there are a few more efficient designs out there, which is what we're gonna be switching to. This is, of course, a Silent Whisperer farm design. His channel will be linked in the description below. And honestly, we're just gonna be switching to his newer version of this farm, which works a little bit better. I rather like that new farm design. It's pretty efficient, it's pretty small, and all things considered, it works really well. And now that I have my books and my emeralds, it's time to enchant this new armor. Wait, how am I gonna do this? My guardian farm doesn't work anymore. How am I gonna get the EXP? Well, this is a predicament. Let's try that guardian farm. I've been thinking about it, and it might be kind of worth it to give it another... What is that? What is this? My bridge! My beautiful bridge! No, this can't... No! I can't believe this. No! Oh, no. Oh, I love this bridge. Oh, no, okay. We must come together and mourn the loss of my favorite bridge. We must all hope that this form of devastation never happens in this world ever again. Especially not to my favorite bridge. But it is looking like we're gonna have to make repairs to my bridge. No, this is not a glitch, unfortunately. But for now, we're gonna keep on enchanting and probably pop over to the Guardian farm to give that another go. I think I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully no Guardians actually come up this pipe again, because that would be kind of terrifying and very, very disappointing. I'm just gonna have to sit here and watch it and take the AFK out of the AFK farm. I am getting experience, so it's at least, you know, kind of working. I've got enough experience to make some pants now, so that's a plus. It's nice to be wearing pants. Well, it seems to be working quite fine. I don't know if that was just some randomly occurring terrifying glitch. I don't really know what was going on the last time. My things are killing, my items are flowing, and my EXP is enchanting. I think that this might actually be working. I've got my laser show going on, which is a good sign. I'm gonna say that this is good to go, so awesome. So we're just gonna ignore my death. That did take a little bit of time to get my full netherite set back, and now that I'm fully protected, I think that we can fully explore this new update. I am going to take this seed and reload it in a new creative world just to see the dramatic differences of the new 1.18 terrain generation. And this is what our world could have looked like. We are standing in the exact spot of our village in the survival world. And you might notice there's not a village here. This world has changed dramatically. If we look around, we can see rivers, mountains, and a massive cave right below us. This world is completely different. From the villages we see to the end portals, and even spawn is different. This island right behind me is this world's spawn island. Everything is different. The vast oceans of our world have been replaced with mesa biomes and birch forests. Even the position of the structures has changed, like how our mega base is built over top of an undersea temple. That temple in this world doesn't exist. This is where my mega base would be built. And the ocean biome of this area has been replaced with a stunning mountain range and beautiful plains biomes. This update really is a beautiful one. And now that we are back in the survival world, I think that we should check out the underground just a little bit. In the early parts of 1.17, Mojang stated that preloaded chunks would not be affected by the new terrain generation. And they were of course referring to the new terrain generation that got moved to update 1.18. However, that's no longer true. They did in fact change the preloaded chunks, and that is what I would like to explore right now. I want to see what's underneath our village and our mega base area, the chunks below what used to be our bedrock layer. I don't really want to destroy any of the natural landscape that's here right now, but since this little area is already scheduled for demolition, I think we're gonna start right here. And I'm gonna take the risk. I am gonna dig straight down until I fall into a cave. Hopefully it's soon. I have just passed the old diamond level and I'm making my way towards Y level 0. Everything now should be new generation. And we found our first cave. How exciting. That looks like it drops down quite a ways, which is a weird thing to say when you're past Y level 0. Should we do it? Should we just jump for it? Yeah, we should. We're gonna jump for it. Wow, that went pretty deep. This is some pretty cool generation. And on the subject of generation, I wonder if things like calcite will form in these caves. I don't really want to hunt down geodes for calcite. Oh, is this it? Is this only a straight drop down? What a boring first cave. This is terrible. How anticlimactic. I guess we're just gonna go back to our little tube thing and keep digging straight down. Let's try and find another cave, maybe a better cave. I think I would like to find one of the spite caves, or an underwater cave. That's kind of cool. This is kind of interesting. I feel like I shouldn't be able to see as well as I can. It is kind of nice that they have these convenient little rust tubes here. A little too convenient, I think. No challenge. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like it's entirely too bright underneath the water. Like I am in a cave filled with water. I feel like it should be dark. I do think that I am going to take one of these though, just for convenient travel. Oh. What is this? That's another cave. Look at this. I can see better in the water than I can when I get into the actual cave. That makes no sense. For future reference, definitely gonna take more torches. These caves are massive and dangerous and dark. So far, this has been like walking down a really dark, really long hallway with no point and no end. But that is a little weird right there. I don't know why there's just an obsidian line. Definitely didn't look like a ruined portal. What is that? This is pretty. This is odd. That's definitely probably not supposed to happen like that. Ooh, diamonds. There are a lot of diamonds down here. This is definitely way too many. This should be nerfed. Like heavily. It's honestly pretty amazing to think that we have new terrain generation underneath the old bedrock layer of our world. It's something I never thought that I would be able to see. Eventually, we are going to have to explore more of this update by exploring more of our world. I would like to see how big these caves can generate, and the only way to do that is by exploring new chunks. I would also love to see some of those new mountains generate to the highest point that they can. But for now, I think it's time to fill out some more of our base. I would like to build up these corners and match the rest of our walls on this colossal structure. Honestly, this is really cool. This base is really coming along beautifully, and I don't have any words for the excitement and anticipation I have to finish this build. This is really coming along amazingly, and I can't wait to share this and show you guys how amazing it's going to be when it's finished. Honestly though, I have yet to finish designing this. I have no interior planned out, and I think there's going to be 3 layers and 3 steps to building this. I know for certain there's going to be 2, but I think I want to add a 3rd to the top. I'm just not sure how it's going to fit yet. This is going to be a colossal base, and I think it's going to be very, very cool. As you can see here, though, we still have some gaps in our walls, so the first layer isn't even close to being finished either. There's not really much of a use for these gaps other than depth from the outside to give it a little bit more pop and shape. This is pretty much what it's going to look like from the outside, though. There is going to be a little bit more detail in these bone blocks, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Honestly, when this is finished, I think this is going to be an utterly incredible build. At least the best I've ever made, and I can be happy with that. I would like to do a little bit more today, but unfortunately we are completely out of stone. And if we look around, this base does use quite a bit of stone. It is kind of blended in there with a few other blocks, but it's mostly stone. Just trust me. But enough of the base. I think it's time that we actually explore a little bit more of this update. I would like to dig a little bit deeper in some unexplored chunks and check out some of these naturally occurring caves. I would like to find one that I can fly through with my Elytra. That sounds like a dream. I've flown out a couple hundred blocks to these unloaded chunks, and I found this ravine-looking cave that I think is pretty interesting. Ooh, it's dark in here. I should have brought some night vision potions. Ooh. Okay, on the ground. Now it just seems kind of normal. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Where are those diamonds I just saw? Where are they at? There they are. Man, it is really dark in here. That is a steep drop. We are gonna avoid that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get away from that. Oh, God, okay. Noted, holes everywhere. Where are those diamonds? Perfect. You know, this massive scale of these caves can't actually be understated. These are some pretty massive caverns, and it's bubbly. Like, there's a massive opening, and then what seems to be a hallway almost, and then another massive cave, and they just keep going. I don't actually think there's a dead end anywhere. It even seems like they go up forever, too. It's almost like there's no end at all. Like here, you look up, and it keeps going. It's incredible. It's crazy. But I do think we're gonna leave this cave and go check out another one. This was a pretty massive cave and a pretty dark cave. I can't see anything in there. Note to self and note for future reference, bring night vision potions. Those would be very helpful. If you take anything away from this video, use night vision potions. This is ridiculous. I'm running out of torches. But I think that's some lava up there. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We're gonna find out though. That's definitely, no, not, yes. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. This is a mine shaft in a spiked cave? I'm not exactly sure what biome this is, but it is beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the Nether, almost in like a way. Like it almost looks like a soul sand valley or a basalt delta with the basalt spires. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I do want to check out this mine shaft though. This might be kind of an interesting place to get chains now since they naturally generate here. I don't really know. Oh, it's a slime chunk too. This is really cool. I really like this. I wonder what biome this is. I don't actually know. I don't think it's a dripstone cave because I don't see any dripstone anywhere. I still haven't found any of that. I would like to find some of that. This update is seriously so cool. These caves are massive. Wow, just look at that. This is incredible. Like, there is not only enough room for me to fly around, but enough room for me to fly around and maneuver through spikes. This is cool. I am definitely going to remember where this cave is. This is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in Minecraft. I hope all the caves are like this. This is amazing. I think that I would like to leave this cave now. I've been in here for quite a long time, and this thing only keeps going deeper. I don't really know how to get out. Oh, finally, a dead end. This is the first dead end I've actually seen. It's gonna be really difficult to make these spawn-proof now. Spikes! Finally! I am gonna take a bunch of these. This is such a weird block. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without dying. I'm looking for an exit. This is really difficult. I can't see anything. Oh god. Did I do it? Ah. Nope. Okay. Let's try one more time. Nope. Dang it. Landed. Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna avoid that. Let's go this way. Nope. Did not stick that landing. I have no idea where I'm going and no idea where I'm at. Is that light? Is that light? Oh, no, it's just water. Oh, no, that's light, though. Cool. Let's go that way. Woo, finally. Out of the cave. Heck yeah. I have no idea where I'm at. Alright, let's head back home. And with that, I think it's about time that we say goodbye and call this episode done. We did a lot in today's episode, from rebuilding farms to getting our armor back, base building, and some world exploration. This was a jam-packed episode, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. But for now, my name is Red Skies. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. If you're still watching, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I would like to point out something that hopefully you didn't notice. I had a lot of echo effect in my vocals this episode, and I really have no idea why. I had to put a lot of EQ on this and really just try to edit down that audio. This is what the clean audio sounds like, so hopefully that was completely unnoticeable. But with that out of the way, if you have any tips or tricks for using DaVinci Resolve or video editing in general, I would love to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment down below. But for now, goodbye.